And then Adam Sandler came out with Jack and Jill. And if you've seen Jack and Jill, you've seen this skirt. Because Adam Sandler wears it in the movie. And I was like, is it bad that I own that skirt and Adam Sandler is wearing it as Jill in Jack and Jill? What does that say about me? Hey guys, let's address the elephant in the room. What is behind you? I have behind me 4 huge trash bags full of clothes that I can no longer wear. Now, back when I was doing my weight loss series back in December of 2019, I decided you need to go through your closet, Stacy. There are clothes in there, 1, you don't wear, 2, that are just too big and you're not wearing them. So you need to get rid of these things. There's no sense for them being in your closet taking up space. Get rid of them. So I had some time back then and I went through it, and I was trying at the time to get a donate pile, a sellable pile, and a trash pile going. I had every intention of continuing that and having it separate, but I am the worst Virgo ever. I didn't do that. So it all got thrown in trash bags collectively, so I have free time as it stands right now. I figured, why not go through the bags, sort it out properly, and let's get on with this. So I figured I'd take you guys along for the journey. So if you want to see me, I guess, go through my old clothes, potentially try some stuff on, and see where that goes, continue watching. So my bright idea was to dump said 4 bags of clothes on the floor, because that would force me to finish it, because it is in the floor of my living room. I don't think you guys understand how many clothing items I have here. So let's zoom in on this, shall we? Here is the pile of clothes. Of course, everything was taken out of the trash bag, so it's still kind of clumped together. But like I was saying, I did attempt some little piles. You can see the shorts there and the pants. They were folded at one point to attempt some kind of control. But yeah, this is it. Got my piles made. We have shorts, pants, shirts, dresses, shrugs, jacket, scarves, hats, and onesie. So that is the 4 bags of clothing separated. Now, this is one of those items that is nothing wrong with the dress itself. It fits me fine. It's just I never wore the thing, so why keep it? It has pockets. Hello, thank you. We got adjustable straps. I just never cared for this ruching at the bust. That's not my style, so it's gotta go. Now, I was obsessed with this dress. I love the little stud detailing. Loved it. It's a little skater dress. But she too big now. we too big. But we had a good run. We had a good run. Now I'm absolutely devastated. I never really got to wear this dress. It is obviously way too big now. I mean, if I was a person that took the time to sew things, I could totally work with this dress and make it good again. But I'm not. It's way too big now. But I loved the little splits on this. You got the split here, the split here, then you got a split here in the middle. It was a really cute and fun dress, or was going to be. And then I loved the cut. I loved that it had frickin' sleeves. I loved everything about this dress. But when I bought it, it was too big to start with, and then I started losing weight, and here we are now. Shit too big. Like I said, I mean, if I was a person that really tailored dresses and stuff, I could work with it and, you know, tighten it and make her fit again. But I'm not gonna do that. So somebody else gets to enjoy this lovely piece. Now this lovely piece, I bought it online. It was an online exclusive because anytime I buy something from Torrid, it has to be online that I get it from. That's where everything I love comes from, the online. Why can't you put it in stores, Torrid? Anyway, this was an online exclusive. I bought it, and being the person I am, I never wore it. It still got the tag on it, but it's part of the sell, donate pile. Now, she was lovely, but she too big. As you can see my bra there, but she was adorable. I mean, the anchors, the skull, the little birds, it was a little sailor dress. I am obsessed with certain things, okay? Sailors, you get me. Pin-up like clothing, you get me. We're gonna come to one of those dresses here in a minute. Oh, it breaks my heart. I have to get rid of that dress. We'll get to it here in a second, but she was so cute, and I never even wore it. Never even wore it. Here she is. This is the one I don't want to part with it, but I've got to. As you can see, it is big. We got room for days here. I mean, she gotta go, but if I could wear this style 24/7, this would be my style. I love it so much. But, okay, focus. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, it's a simple dress. It's nothing spectacular, but it's this. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you can tell. So let's get back up here. Get back in focus and color and saturation and everything. But it's one of those dresses where they have ties on the inside. Can you see this? And it creates the scrunched up, like the, you know, the time frame. Picture, please. That time frame, I can't think of the time frame right now, but it gives that, you know, that bunched up, pinched look. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but you can, right, let's see, maybe we gotta go back a little farther. Right here in this section, it like pinches, and if you just want it to be a flat, basic black dress, I don't know why you would want it that way, but if you want it just to be basic, you can let that out and it'll be a flat black skirt. But why would you do that when you can have such a fun time twirling? I'm probably going to cut every little bit of that out, but I love this dress so much. It just brings me such joy, and I hate that I gotta get rid of it, but I can always get another one that fits even better. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when New Year's comes around, I just believe I'm a different person than the person I've been all year round. I don't know why I'm this way, but New Year's comes around and I'm like, hey, I might actually go to a party for once in my life. Never go to a party usually, but you know, this is different. And so I buy these dresses because I think I'm going to go to a party. And when you're in the South, you may have parties, but you don't have parties where you're like dressing up like this. You're in the South, where I'm from, in Louisiana. Our thing of a party is just getting together in whatever clothes that is comfy for you and getting together and drinking, you know, or doing whatever, playing games. It doesn't have to be drinking, but I'm just saying, if it's New Year's, sometimes they do. But I'm getting off topic. I bought this dress with the intentions of wearing it towards a New Year's event somewhere that just never came. So, dress, new, without tags, never worn, but I thought she was cute. It's a little big now, but, you know, comes with this belt. Nothing special, but I never had the opportunity to wear her anywhere. So, why stick it around in my closet, just being there, being pretty, when somebody else can get a use out of it? Two of the exact same dresses, because when you are fat, you know, if you like it so well, you need to buy it twice while it's available. So I liked this dress so well, I went out and bought a second one. It is, again, all these things are just slightly big now, not, you know, crazy, but I haven't been wearing them, so why keep them around, especially when you got two of them. Another dress I never really wore, bought it for like Easter probably, because when Easter comes around, I try to branch out my wardrobe besides black, and it just never works. I never really branch out. I'm still always wearing black, but it was a cute dress. You know, just simple, but I never wore it, so why keep it? This one again, possible Easter dress because we are in green. But again, it is cute, it is darling, but I just never got around to wearing it. Do you sense a theme here? I'm a horrible individual. But yeah, I got this one because, you know, us redheads, we look good in green, but I just never wore her. Now this guy, you probably recognize, because I actually filmed a video in this one last year. I think it was the HelloFresh video, if I'm not mistaken, or FabFitFun, one of the two. I think it was the FabFitFun, now that I'm thinking about it. But I liked this dress, even though you see this little smock paneling thing. I know what you're saying. You've made clothing videos where you have went on camera saying you hate that texture. You cannot stand it. I get you, I hear you. I don't really care for it. I don't like it. I don't like the feel of it across me. I don't. But whatever was in my head when I went to Ross that day, because I got this from Ross. When I went to Ross that day, I was just fixated with this mustard yellow color for some reason. Never enjoyed this color once in my entire life. Have always thought it putrid. Did not enjoy it, but I just became obsessed with having to get this mustardy yellow color. I have no clue. And I went to Ross, I picked up this dress. The dress was already big when I got it. And at the time, I was still on the bigger end. I mean, I'm still fat, but it was before I had lost like 60 pounds. So I was only had just probably lost 20 pounds so far. And I was like, okay, it'll be good. It's got this little stretch thing in it. Will be cool. And then, you know, obviously if you watch my weight loss series, you saw I continued to lose the weight. So now it is a little big. Like it is, if I pull it down like it's supposed to, this smocked thing is so awkward. It doesn't hang where it's supposed to, but if I put it where it's supposed to, then we got all this little floppiness going on. Like, I could make the dress work, don't get me wrong, but I'm no longer comfy in it, and I never really was comfy in it to start with, because we got this little gathering here that pinches your dang arms, and it's awkward for me, because like I said, it's gathered, and I want it to be down here, but it wants to be up here. But when you put it up here, then it like cuts off these. It's a whole thing, okay? There's a reason I'm getting rid of it. Somebody else could enjoy this. That did scare the bejesus out of me, okay? I was not expecting my phone to go off. when I was talking. But this is a lovely piece for somebody else to enjoy. I'm kind of digging the color on me. I don't know why. But hey, somebody else can enjoy this. It is still a lovely dress. It has a little slip of a jig under it. Why am I spending so much time talking about this dress? Let's get on to the next part of this. As with most people wanting to put a red head in a green, the second option is putting them in blue. And I am generally not someone that usually wears blue. Like this shade of blue, maybe, but like a navy blue, I don't know what it is. I just cannot get navy blue to work. Like when we get to the shirt aspects, if we can ever get through these dang dresses, you'll see a lot of blues, a lot of navy blues. And it's just, I don't know why I am that way. Like I have even some navy blue dresses. It's just, I can never get them to work for me. I don't know what it is. It's something in my head. I know it's all mentally. I know that. I am admitting that. But if I have a navy blue dress or item, and if I got like because obviously you guys are lucky that I have not been really caring about my arms. I've been watching the video back a little bit to make sure the stuff I'm talking about is in frame and you can actually see here and there. Granted, I know the camera quality is crap. I know this, okay? But I've been noticing my arms dangling and flapping, okay? So please, let's not point it out. I am aware. I hate it. It is disgusting. But I don't feel like putting on a damn shrug every time I'm putting on another dress. So I see it. I see it. I am aware. That's why I'm trying to keep them down so they're not flapping away. But this dress I purchased when I started losing weight. It is a 20. It came from Dress Barn. And I was super stoked when I got it at the time because I was like, wow, I love this. It's got pockets. It is adorable. I was so obsessed with this. It was a nice weight, just like a little skater dress, nothing fancy, but I don't know, it was just something about it. I was obsessed with it. And it's a little biggish now. Again, like with most things I've tried on, if I was hard pressed and absolutely needed these items still, I could make it work. Like this, I could totally still wear this. It's just slightly big. You know, it's nothing major. Even like if I'm not somebody that belts things, but I could belt it if I want it. But me, as we've talked about my arms, I would be wearing a shrug anyway on top of this. So the fact that it's a little loose and big now is irrelevant because you wouldn't see that. I'm looking to the side. Hold on. Let me come back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, maybe not this shrug in particular with this dress, but go with me here. I wasn't about to go through all the shrugs and find one that actually matches this, okay? So just bear with me, use your imagination here. But see, I would normally wear this with a shrug or, some kind of wrap, some kind of cardigan, something that is going to cover my arms. So the fact that I got extra material here, you're not going to know that. You don't care. You don't see that because it is covered up by the cardigan, the shrug, the wrap, whatever I'm using at that point in time. So like, this isn't drastic, but if it's not something I'm consistently picking up and grabbing and wearing in my wardrobe, I've come to the part of my life where I'm like, it doesn't need to be in there. There is no sense in having clothes in your closet taking up space that you are never touching, you're never using. Why are they there? Why are you hoarding these things? Get rid of them, give them away, sell it, do whatever, and let somebody else have use of that item. Honestly, now that this is why I didn't want to go on camera and retry these things on, because now that I've put this back on, I'm kind of like, I just got this dress last year. It's not bad. I can still wear it. It still fits. It has pockets. I didn't mean to sling it way up there, but it has pockets. Like, these things are not common. And so I'm kind of going back and thinking, do I really want to get rid of this dress or not? Because looking at it now, I'm like, you know, I like it. You like, but you know, is that the hoarder in me, like not wanting to let go? But I don't know. I was debating on the jacket too, but no, I just thought about it. I can feel it on my arm. It's a little, no. So the jacket, the shrug, it's got to go, but I don't need to be this person, but I think I might keep the dress now that I'm really thinking about things. Help. Here we have another dress that I loved. I was obsessed, wore the crap out of it. Nothing special about it. And the reason I loved it is because of the back. Let's show you. It's got this back cut out. That's why I love this dress. But as we just discussed, I do not like my arms being exposed. So anytime I wore this dress, I wore it with a shrug, a cardigan, a wrap. So what does that do? It covers the back cutout, the whole purpose of the dang dress, to see that cut out, and I'm covering it up because I don't like my arms. So there's no point in keeping this. I mean, it is a little big now, obviously, but there's no point. Now this one is my Beetlejuice dress in a way. Reminds me of something like a combination of the red dress at the end that Lydia wears and her mom. But I don't know, that's just my way of thinking, but it's just a simple red and black dress. Nothing fancy smancy. Again, we're big now, but that's why I bought this dress in particular. It gave me that feel, that vibe. Now this guy I gotta keep up because he keeps wanting to fall. I never got to wear this. This dress, again, we got that smocked little paneling thingamajig that I can't stand. This is back, this dress is old, you guys. It's back when I was, gosh, at least 19 or 20, so at least 10 years old, this dress. That's how old this thing is. Never wore it one day in my life, and it has been in my closet for like 10 years. Why? Why? Because of how much I paid for this dang thing. That's why. I got this dress from a company called the Pyramid Collection. I was obsessed with them. Loved it. And I seen this, I was like, I want to try it. And it's halter topped. You just tie it in the back. And, you know, in the back is that. It's like a little mermaid dress, if you will. I never wore it because that I found out early. I do not like halter topped things. I don't like that around my neck. It's like a reverse chokehold, if you will. Don't like it. So that's why I never wore this dress. Plus, this never stayed up, the bodice part. And where this, it was ill-fitting from the start. I should have returned it as soon as I got it, but I didn't. I was a stupid kid. But I mean, it might work for somebody else out there. It was not for me. But 10 years in the closet. Why? Why? Okay, I'm gonna try to double time it now and go the pants and shorts along with the shirts. This is where the issue is gonna come up. I've got the dress. That blue dress I was talking about, the sky blue one earlier, I got it over to the side. It's not in my other piles. This is the issue. This is where the issue's gonna come in because I'm somebody, I am obsessed with an oversized t-shirt. I love it. Just lounge around. Hell yes. The shirt, it's oversized. Granted, it is long sleeve. It's not something I'm not much of a long sleeve person, so I don't really understand me buying this in the first place because I'm so high-natured. But it is definitely oversized. It is so comfy. This is gonna be my issue as I'm going back through this. Do not hoard any shirts, Stacy, just because they're oversized. Do not do it. Don't do it. Let's get into this. So I got this shirt. Okay, I was talking about the long sleeve. Why did I get it? This is why I got the shirt, because of the saying. I hate being late, but I'm so good at it. Because that is me in a nutshell. I do. I hate being late. I do. It's not like I intentionally want to be late. Nobody wants to be late, I don't think. But I can't help it. There's sometimes, most of the time, that I am late. And I hate that about me, but I try and then it doesn't work out. I'm a shit human being, okay? I understand this. There's no excuse. I am this way. But let's move on, okay? Let's move on from the shirt. All right, moving on from the shirt to the pants. Now, if you watch some of my clothing reviews, I've touched on, or in the vlogs, I've touched on about how I wear my pants. This is gonna be phenomenal to show that, okay? So you get a very good idea of how I wear my jeans. Now, these jeans are definitely too big now. This is where I am supposed to wear the jeans, at the waist, okay? Obviously, they're big now. They are big jeans, but I never wore them up here to start with. They never would go up this far. I would wear my jeans right there. Obviously, you can see my belly outline a bit from doing that versus it being up here and everything's, you know, sucked in. But this is where, even right now, this is where they want to go comfortably and sit, even them being huge like they are. This is where they naturally want to go, even though this is where they're supposed to go, up here. Like, I understand that, but I've never worn my jeans like you're supposed to because of the way everything is set up. It just fits weird. And I was like, yeah, you guys can actually see it now, you know, where they're supposed to go, up here, where I usually wore things. So obviously, where I usually wear things, I don't know if you can see it, but obviously to me, it emphasizes the gut more, obviously, because this, you know, is, again, sucking it in. I get that, but even current jeans that I'm wearing today, they don't go up that far. They can't, it doesn't happen, okay? Why am I still going on about this? You guys don't care. I'm the one that keeps bringing this up. Nobody is asking me about this. Let's move on. Now you're gonna see my issues with skirts, but before we get into that, let's talk about the top. This shirt, I was obsessed with it. I wore it all the time. It was my dressy shirt. It has these little cutouts in the arm, and it's tied right here, just in the middle. Again, I said I'm a hot-natured person. It's just a simple black shirt, but the back has this detailing down the back of it. This just silver thing. If I done a zoom in thing of it, you would see there's pieces missing because I have worn it so much. I loved this thing, and the fact that the sleeves are long, I did not care. If you've seen any of my videos or vlogs or anything where I'm talking about clothes, you know I love that. Cover my hand, yes, do that. I don't care. I don't want it to be to here. I don't want it to be, no, cover my hand. I love that. Love it. I know there's a lot of people that hate that and they're like, no, that is tacky, that is too long, that is improper, looks trashy, it looks tacky. I've done said that, but they don't like it, they don't care for it. They're like, nope, it is a cuff it at the wrist and be done with it. I don't mind my stuff being long. I'm a finicky person. I like covering and warming my hands. I'm obsessed. But the shirt, it has been loved in. It's got to go though. I love it though. She was a good piece. She was a good piece. Now, the skirt. I love skirts. I do. I love skirts. I never wear skirts. Why? Because I can't find tops to go with a skirt. And I know that makes me sound mental. I know this. Excuse you. I know that makes me sound mental. I know that. But as a fat person, I am somebody that wants my shirts to be long because I want it to cover all of the fat. I want it long enough that it's going to hide everything. That's just who I am. And as a result of that, when you get a skirt, the shirts are damn near as long as the skirt. So, of course, if you got a skirt that's short, and then if you got a longer skirt that's like knee length or longer, then it still looks stupid with your shirt being long. And I know what you're thinking, just tuck the shirt in. I am not someone that tucks a shirt in. Go back to the fact that I have a fat gut. I do not want to emphasize the gut. So it's why when I went to school that had uniforms, I could not stand it because we had to tuck in our shirts. I don't want to tuck in my shirt. I don't want to emphasize that. No, thank you. So I have issues with skirts. As much as I love them and want to wear them, I just cannot wear them appropriately because I can't coordinate it. It's a me problem. But this skirt, I loved this skirt when I got it. It was adorable. It was everything I wanted. It was just, it was just a cute, like, schoolgirl, if you will, skirt. And I was obsessed with it, and it was adorable, and I thought everything about it. And then Adam Sandler came out with Jack and Jill. And if you've seen Jack and Jill, you've seen this skirt. Because Adam Sandler wears it in the movie. And I was like, is it bad that I own that skirt and Adam Sandler is wearing it as Jill in Jack and Jill? What does that say about me? I don't know. So, yeah, I have a skirt that Adam Sandler wore in the movie Jack and Jill. Not like the actual skirt, but you see it. Help. What do you know? I got a long skirt, so I can showcase what I was talking about. Like, it's not awful, but you don't want to be wearing a long shirt with a long skirt. I mean, it's just, it's not the best look. And like I said, I know the simple solution would be to tuck in the shirt. And normally that would be fine, but I don't care for the bagginess, which I know what you're saying. Don't pull it out so much, but it's just a mental thing. When I sit down, if you watch that try on video about, I'll have it linked. It was a vlog. Why does it take you so long to try on clothes? I explain it there. While this may look visually okay once I've got it tucked in now, and while it looks fine, as soon as I sit down, I'm gonna feel all this fat. And it's gonna be blumped out on display. And my immediate response is, give me a jacket, give me a shrug. That way I'm like, covered. And all you see is that, and you're not seeing the fat anymore. All you're seeing is material. And I know it's a personal thing. It's all mental. It's all me, mentally. But that's how I am. And so as lovely as this skirt is, the lovely little button detailing, it's an adorable skirt. I am the person, I can't wear you. I am not this popular. trust me, this phone is not going off because somebody is texting or any of that. It's junk, like, notifications. It's just junk. I don't know why I haven't put the phone on silent yet. This is the third interruption. Get it together, Stacy. It hurts me to have to get rid of this shirt. I'm being exaggeratory here, but I don't want to get rid of this shirt because it is supernatural. Get in, loser. We're going hunting. I like it. I like the saying. But you see, okay, I am standing straight. You see the wording is cockeyed. Okay, it's not just me. It is crooked. And I am just that type of person that I know I'm not constantly looking in a mirror. So it's not like, well, you're not constantly looking in a mirror, girl. You're not going to be seeing that it's crooked. No, I can look down and I see it's crooked. It's at an angle, okay? And so every time I look at the shirt, I'm instinctively, constantly finicking with it, and I'm doing this. And I'm putting it straight, and then when I get it straight, then, you know, it's all cockeyed up here, and it don't make no sense. And it's a thing with me, okay? It's just me. I can't, as much as I like the shirt, even though it is gotten big now, we've done established, I don't care if something's big. I'll just throw something over it and make it work. But it's the fact that the wording is cockeyed to start with. It drives me bonkers. I cannot deal with it. I know there's a lot of people that are like, just deal with it. If you like it so well, just deal with it. I can't. Every time I wear it, and if I happen to look down, I know you're thinking, just don't look down. Well, I glance down sometimes, and it's there, and it's crooked. I'm trying to straighten it, and it won't stay straight. And I'm like, why are you like this? I'm sorry, but you gotta go. You gotta go. Here's one of those blue pieces I was talking about earlier. I bought it, never wore it one day in my life. It's cute. I got it from Ashley's, and it's just one of those, this is high, and then we got this really long piece down, whatever that's called, asymmetrical. And you know, it's cute and everything, but it's just the way this piece cut, how it angles, it hits right there where my gut is, so it always emphasized it to me. So that's why I never wore this, but I put this on because it's about the most fitted, I guess, compared to the other shirts I got over here. But I'm about to go through, we're gonna go, like, I'm gonna do whatever I do in editing to do it. I'm curious how many dang shawls, cover-up, wraps, cardigans I actually have in this pile, because it is a lot. It is a lot. I'm gonna guesstimate 30. I'm gonna show you the pile, and I'm gonna let you guess. You leave a comment down below how many you think it is, and we'll see who the winner is. that was our last one. How many did you guess? There was 29. If I counted correctly, I'll be editing this. If I got that number wrong, I'll correct myself now, but I counted 29 currently. I was pretty darn close. I said 30, so what did you guess? Were you close? Did not realize I had that many of these guys out there. Of course, again, as always, the issue, the whole time I'm trying them on, I'm like, well, why is this in the giveaway pile? Why is this one in the giveaway pile? Why is that one in the giveaway pile? And I'm like, this is why. When you put it out of the closet, it needs to stay out of the closet. Don't re-look at it. Because now even this blue shirt, I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know, that blue shirt ain't half bad. I was gonna say back in the day I was obsessed with hats with ears or anything, but there's no back in the day. I am still obsessed with these things. I am still obsessed. If you give me something that's got ears or something that's got a hood, I am here for it. I am here for it. This is no different. This is awful hat that I had never wore ever, except for pictures, but it's just a fuzzy cat hat. I mean, I got nothing for you. It's just, it humors me. Continuing that ear trend, we have this. Whatever this animal is supposed to be, you let me know. I don't even know. It's not rounded ears, so it's not a bear, but we don't have cat ears, but hello, we have the cat. I don't know what this hat was about. Maybe I bought it for the pool as a pool hat. I'm not really sure. And why is it now that I'm retrying these things on that it's not half bad? Like, this hat's not awful. Is it just because I have long hair now? Because when I was looking at this hat before, I had short hair, and now that I've got long hair, I'm like, hey, it looks okay. I don't know. Well, we got a flower up here. I mean, I'm driving Miss Daisy now. Now this hat I got because honestly, it reminded me of Chris Angel. This hat, this is my Chris Angel hat. And it was back when Chris Angel first started coming out, not started coming out, but when he was starting to get popular. I know he's still popular now and famous, obviously. I still love Chris Angel to this day. But it was when he first started getting popular and first started coming and had his TV show, Mind Freak. And so that was the reasoning behind this hat, is it reminded me of Chris Angel, and it was my Chris Angel hat. This isn't anything new for me. I have always been obsessed with movies and actors, and not necessarily actors, but their parts, the people they're playing. And so back in the day when the Mexican was popular with Brad Pitt in it, his clothing style, I was obsessed with it. Why? I don't know, but I was. We done discussed earlier that I am a hot-natured person. Layering things, wearing long sleeves, that is not me. That is not who I am. But you better believe, for whatever reason, I was obsessed with his clothing style in that movie. The costuming, I don't know why. All it was he was wearing a long sleeve t-shirt with a short sleeve shirt on top of it. That's it. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing crazy, but I was obsessed with it. I just thought it looked amazing on him, and I wanted to be that person. I wanted to recreate it on myself. So this was when I went to a school that had uniforms. As we talked about, I don't like that. I don't like tucking in shirts. I don't like showing off the fat. So I had that going on, plus layering something, plus long sleeve shirts. It was like a trifecta of things that I would never do, but here I am doing it because I thought Brad Pitt looked good in it. And so you better believe, if I can find a picture, I'll pop it up. But I had the long t-shirt with a short shirt on top of it, and I was just channeling my inner Brad Pitt. Another time I can think about is when The Secret Window came out with Johnny Depp. Love this movie. I am obsessed with it. There are people in my daily life, there are 3 off the top of my head, that cannot stand this movie. They hate it. They have no clue why I'm obsessed with it. But I love it. I love it. And his hair, the makeup department, I love you guys. I was obsessed with his hair in this movie and his costuming, his wardrobe. I mean, I love everything about the movie in general, but I was obsessed with his costuming and his makeup because I don't know what it was. It wasn't nothing spectacular. It was just his natural hair color with some highlights thrown in, and it was slightly wavy. And multiple times throughout the movie, you know, it's disheveled and it's unkempt, it's not brushed, but I was digging it. I loved it. I wanted my hair that color. I wanted the highlights. I wanted it to be wavy. And his clothing style, you know, him just randomly putting on the little cardigans and stuff. Love that. And so I was highly obsessed with that. But anyway, we got off topic. That's the whole story about this hat, is when I see things and it gets in my mind and I'm just that way. That's why a lot of stuff you've seen, it just varies from one point to the next. You're like, just what is her style? She has none at all. And I have never said I had a sense of style at all. You guys, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I have no style. It comes and goes with the wind, and it sometimes don't even come. It's just go, go, go. But yeah, that's the story behind the hat. It's my Chris Angel hat. Here we have a double again. This is a Gryffindor beanie, but it's not just Gryffindor. If you flip it, we become Slytherin. Which is more my speed. That's about all I got for you guys. I've spent a lot of time filming currently. I'm going through and making my final piles, you know, what I'm actually selling versus donating versus the toss pile. I just wanted to bring out the clothing, show you a little bit of things, stuff that I did enjoy. I don't know what this video is at this point. It was just something to make and share with you guys. You can let me know what you thought of the clothing, what this even is. I don't even know at this point, but something maybe entertaining to help you get through the day. Give this video a like if you like it. Leave a comment down below of things you want to see from me in the future. Hit that subscribe button if you hadn't already, so you will be notified when I do upload in the future. Till next time, I am Stacy. I'll see you guys. Bye. Boy.